Howdy back, guys. So for today's video, I'm going to be removing some sinews off of this deer leg, and probably a different deer leg too. I didn't get it on camera, these sinews off of this leg on the back, but there's still ones on the front that I'm going to show you guys, so hope you enjoy it. So as you can see, these sinews were just like that, and then they came up here, and I bet there's some good way to remove this sinew, because there's a nice, probably 5 inches or something there that you could use. So I'll probably be using this sinew in a video. I think I'm gonna get started. How about that? Actually, first, before I get started, this is about how much sinew I get off of the front of the leg. What I was just showing you is the back. I get a lot more off the back. So it's sort of funny when there's no sinew because it just flops all around. As you can see, I just had cut in all the way, and then I skinned it out a little bit so that I could get to it. And then, now when I'm going to the front sinews, just gonna clamp it down with my leg and skin a little bit more. Sorry, I'll get it in or over here so you can see better. Here. It's a better view. So now I'm just gonna be removing these, and then see here, here's my sinew. It's sort of clinging to the fur or the hide here. So I'm just gonna sort of cut close to the sinew and the hide, sort of get it up off of there, just like that. And you always want to cut the sinews right away off of some sort of animal, because when the sinews get dry, it gets really nasty to try and get them off. Like, it's impossible. You sort of got to whittle them off. So right up here, it's just sort of like this. So I'm just trying to get it off in the longest, cleanest piece possible. And you can just do it the same way a 300-pound gorilla would. So now I'm just gonna cut this down up here. And in the comments below, if you'd want, I'm just sort of curious. I wonder what this little thingy is above the hoof. Alright, so now, as you can see, I'm just still cutting this down. Now I'm just going to take the fur off. Yep. And then I just get under the sinew, sort of cut it, and then I'm just going to cut it off up here, because sinews are so thin up here, it's just hard to do it, but I probably should. So now it's sort of like skinning, only you just skin the sinew off at this stage. I'm just going to skin this fur a little bit more up. Hide fur, I don't know what the proper name would be, but I'm just going to cut it off, because it's sort of in my way. And when stuff's in your way and it doesn't need to be, I like to remove it. So I'm just going to keep cutting this off. And you can do it in whatever way makes the most sense for you or works best. Whoa, I missed this sinew. Look at this. See here? There's that. So I'm just going to pull that out. And nice, my dog already started this. So I'm just going to see if I can remove these big long ones first. There we go. So there's a couple of my front sinews. I don't know, they could be about 1 foot long. Maybe a little less. So now you see I just got this sort of sticking up. Now I'm just gonna cut down here. And, I wonder where these lead to. Because that's bone. Oh, so I guess I was wrong. These don't lead to anything. So that's done. So I showed you to do the front sinews now. So now I'm gonna do the back sinews. That's sort of a funny length of fur. So, see, now I just sort of gotta start my cut so I can sort of feel the sinew. If you just feel around, you feel it. So I'm gonna start right here and just travel down. It's nice to have a nice pointy razor blade for this, but you can pretty much use whatever works. I better get these out of my way. So then this, you might be wondering, how do you remove those? Sort of surprised me, but they just skin right off with the fur. Actually, I bet most people do that. I just don't know stuff sometimes. There you go. So I'm just gonna try and skin this off. As you can see, without breaking my knife, I already did. What? So right now I'm removing the back sinews. And as you can see, there's this nice big, I think it's a few of them put together, but I don't know. So here we go, I'm just taking these off. Yep, so just trying to get it all to this. So turn the camera back on in a little bit. I don't have much footage, otherwise I'd video the whole thing for you and it'll make the video shorter, and that's always fun, I feel like. So see you in a little bit. Alrighty, so now I got this sort of skinned down for you. And then, I guess I don't know why I said it was for you, but this is sort of interesting. This leg that I demonstrated on at first is a whitetail. And it's got this interesting sort of thing right here, as you can see. And then the second one is a mule. And it's got like this weird, it's got this long fur right here. And there's this interesting sinew thing right here. And then also when I got down here, rather than that spongy looking sort of thing that looked like a discolored tongue or something like that, there's this fur. It's like the fur comes in from up here, from up there, and goes down into here. Down into here. So, I don't know what's up with it. I guess just because it's a mule and one's a whitetail. So I'm just cutting this down some. gotta be careful when you're doing this though too, so you don't cut yourself or stuff like that. It's no fun. Just skinning this down. This is the fun part when you get started. You can see. Sorry guys, the SD card got full, so I didn't get that last bit on video. But I think it was this Sinew was on here, and as you saw, I was just skinning this down, and then after that, I just moved over. And this was still here, and there was another sinew underneath it, so there would be those. I'm not sure if these were the exact ones, but there'd be those sinews there. So then I just stuck my knife underneath and sort of skinned it off, and then just tried to go underneath these things to get that out. And then I just skinned it up here, and then I cut it off and cut it off and cut it off. And then I took my bigger one off, and then I did like the same thing with my smaller one, although rather than going way up here with like the big one did, the smaller one went down here. So I got a smaller one. But don't forget that longer is stronger when you're doing sinews. So see here, I'm just doing the front sinew again, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. I already showed you the front sinew, so I'm not going to show you that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I counted, and I think I got like 12 sinews, but some were small, some were not very good. So I'm just going to call it 10 sinews. That may be about a foot long or something like that. But hope you guys enjoyed, and if you liked the video, please thumbs up and subscribe. And if you try doing sinews, please tell me how it works in the comments below. And again, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video.